Well, hey everybody, it's Kevbo Jones here with another episode of the Wonderful World of Baseball Cards. I thought we would do a Topps Project 2020 check-in. Haven't done any in a while. This is everything that I have. I guess this is part 6 maybe of my Project 2020 videos, maybe part 5. I'm not sure. I was counting my orders the other day, and Topps owes me, as of like June 2nd, I think 40 cards. Now, some of those are ones that were just released in the last, couple of weeks, but I've got orders out from June 2nd still. It's crazy how many cards they owe me, and I'll wait. They'll get here when they get here, but it is a little, I don't even remember what I ordered anymore. And then I've got I did a few secondary buys. I like Cigar City Collectibles on eBay. I bought a few cards there on the spike. When the spike was happening, I picked up a Grotesque Clemente for I think $23 when that card had shot up to a couple hundred around Memorial Day. And I think I picked up a Tony Gwynn from their Grotesque for maybe like 24 or 25 around the Memorial Day spike. So I picked up a few cheapies that came out recently that I passed on, waiting for those. JK5 Henderson's one of them. Can't remember what the others are. Gibson, Saladin Gibson. I really like King Saladin's stuff. And I can't remember what the other one is. And then I ordered a few super cheapies from Twins Jake a couple of weeks ago. Just some stuff that I had passed on and that I wasn't really that committed to, I guess, like a Ben Baller or Matt Taylor Ripken, I think, and maybe a Ben Baller Ripken for like $16 a piece. And I don't know if I'll ever get those. I hope I do, but we'll see. But this is kind of everything that I have that's come out, up to date. This is the most recent batch. I would call these the beginning of the crash of Project 2020. These were, I think, a lot of the cards. And then, of course, you see the Shore Griffey and the Vides Ryan that essentially caused the inevitable demise. I think it kind of started with this Shore Rivera, though. But these are kind of just the pre-crash cards when the print runs really exploded. But they're all super fantastic nonetheless. Interesting story. I got an extra Grotesque George Brett. I don't know, Topps sent me a double out of nowhere. So my brother hasn't been collecting Grotesque, so I traded him a double Grotesque, and he hooked me up with the Fucci Koufax. He had a extra Fucci Koufax, so that worked out pretty good. But you can see here it's a pretty nice assortment of stuff. I've been really digging the Frank Thomas cards lately. I don't know why. This is the Matt Taylor Frank Thomas, and this was a big departure from those purples for him. I just feel like this was a great looking card. I'm really looking forward to the Keith Shore Frank Thomas, and the Naturel Thomas I think is going to be pretty amazing. He missed a cameo in the last video. But there's my Ermsey Williams. His set's just so much fun. The Ted Williams Ermsey. Love that card so much. And then I got another Ermsey here, which this one is absolutely fantastic. The Bob Gibson stuff is just great. There's a beautiful look at that Bob Gibson Ermsey. It's just got amazing color to it. I just absolutely love it. Ermsey's got a great set. Bummed I missed out. There's a couple I haven't bought of his. But now this one is much derided. The Joshua Vides, man, people do not like his stuff. I guess because it's so basic. But oh man, this is my first Vides card. And this Nolan Ryan is great. I love the little details, how he did the fence, the lines back there in the stands. Great. This is a great looking card. And I ask, why can V-Days get this shine and nobody else can? I wish Baller could get some of the sparkles and some of the extra stuff. His cards would really pop then. This V-Days Ryan is great. If you see one of those for $5 to $10, by all means, grab it. I picked a lot of some of these I got on the secondary market for super, super cheap. As I said, there's the Koufax Fucci. I traded my brother a grotesque Brett for a Fucci Koufax. This one, this was a secondary market pickup. I think I got this for like maybe $14. This is definitely like a crash card. The Saladin Ichiro. Way too much border on this, I think. Probably his weakest card by far. But it is still super cool. But I think it's his weakest card, personally. But that was like a $14. I grabbed some on the secondary market just because they were so cheap. I figured, what the heck. Again, here's the grotesque. I'm doing his player run, or his artist run, and I'm all caught up. So I'm excited to see that Frank, whoever it was that came out the other day. Just his cards are fantastic. A lot of people think they're boring, but I think they have that kind of 1930s vibe to them. And with all of his banners that he does on the top, his set is going to look amazing. I hope he doesn't try to get too cute and outsmart himself and try to get too fancy. This was another secondary market pickup. I think I paid about $16 for this. It's the Ben Baller Ricky Henderson. This was a card I was on the fence on when it came out. And I thought, what the heck, I'd just grab it. It was just, again, it was so cheap. I got all these from the same seller. And they were... Oh, I got these from a guy on Blowout. That's where I got these from. And they were just so cheap, I figured, what the heck, I'm going to grab them. So that Saladin Ichiro, this... and the cartoon Gooden were Blowout pickups on the buy-sell trade thread for Project 2020 on Blowout. The guy had way too many, got too cute, and had to get rid of them. So I was happy to take them off his hands for pennies on the dollar. This is a great card. This is, I think, Ben Baller's best card. The Dwight Gooden. When this came out, I was like, hell yeah. It's got the big apple there. Just a fantastic card. This is, I think, one of the most recent that I have. Maybe it's that Shore Griffey. I haven't received anything from Topps this week, so who knows. But there's the Baller Gooden. Fantastic. I love the gold chain. Love that card. And then here was the cartoon Gooden that I picked up from the guy on Blowout. This thing's horribly off-centered. I don't care, though, because I'm not grading these. And like this card, again, was, I think, $12 I think I paid for it. Which I was happy to. This is number, 65. I was happy to take that off the guy's hands. This is a Mr. Cartoon Dwight Gooden, and for $12 I figured, what the heck. I've been kind of gobbling up a few of the cheap, overproduced ones for like pennies that are in circulation. And then, of course, Keith Shore. This was, I think, Keith Shore's peak. I think he's gotten too cute now. I mean, this card is cute. I love Mariano Rivera with the surfboard, the little Yankees on his shirt. Keith Shore was getting a lot of grief in the beginning. I think a lot of people wish they had picked up his McGuire, Mattingly, and Gibson. I'm actually seriously considering trying to get a Gibson. I don't know, though. I'm going to wait. But I miss the pirate hats with Keith Shore. He's gotten a little too cute in his cards. I think the Brett is going to be good because of his little royal guy and the Peeping Tom fan. But I think like he's just gotten too cute. And for me, this is where Keith Shore, I mean, the whole thing kind of jumped the shark with this card. I was happy to get it. But this is another one. If you don't have one of these and you see one out there for like $5 free shipping, just get one. This is a milestone moment. This is like one of those cards, quote unquote. And I just love all the little fans in the background. Now that's Keith Shore back there, all the little guys in the background. This did 90,000 plus on the print run. I would say treat yourself to one of these. These would be great little stocking stuffers as well for Christmas for people. Maybe a coworker, maybe somebody who you know is a big Mariners fan, or somebody, maybe you have a friend from Seattle. This is a great little gift. And with the box and the case and everything, it's like super cool. So I'll always have a soft spot for the Shore Griffey. Although I wish Griffey had a pirate hat. I think that card would be all the more epic if he had the pirate hat. But as you can see, this is kind of what I got going on here. I can't wait to see what comes next. But I just want to feature these two here kind of at the end. And man, that is beautiful stuff, isn't it? Both of these cards are fantastic. You know what sold me on this Williams is him with the little pencil signing and that kind of mischievous smile. He's looking over his shoulder. The Williams is very mischievous. Both of these are just fantastic cards. So that's why I just wanted to feature those again at the end. This is another one that's super cheap. Just buy it. Great card. As well as this Vides. I would say you can get this Vides, this Gibson, this Shore, at least these three, probably for $25 for all three of them. The Gibson being the most expensive, but treat yourself. All right, this is Kembo Jones with the Wonderful World of Baseball Cards. Just giving you a Project 2020 update. I'll see you soon. Keep collecting.